What's up, queens? Welcome to my channel where we are changing our mindset, manifesting, and making queen moves. I am Tangie. This is actually my very first YouTube video. Don't know why it took me so long to make one, but you know, I'm here now. So before we get into the weight loss journey and transformation, I just want to give you a little background about what this channel is going to be about. Essentially, it's going to be about being a queen, making queen moves. And essentially, I'm talking about me. So hopefully this can help someone else, motivate someone else if you just follow me along my journey. And I'm talking about a total self-care regimen. I'm talking about taking care of my natural hair. I'm talking about losing this weight. I'm talking about clearing up my spiritual mess, my mental mess. I'm talking about manifesting and bringing some things into existence, and I want you to do it with me. I know if I can do it, you guys can do it, and I just want this transformation to happen before your eyes. So if that's something you feel like you into, that's something that you want to vibe with, that's something that you want to do with me, definitely like, subscribe, Lego. What up, queens? Welcome to my channel where we are changing our mindset, manifesting, and making queen moves. I'm Tangie, and today we're going to talk about a weight loss journey and transformation. Okay, so here's a little backstory about me, right? My daughter now is, it's going to be 10. Now, we're talking about 10 years ago. Before I had her, I was, I want to say, 150 pounds. After I had her, I was 210 pounds. I gained 60 pounds with my daughter. A couple of years went by. I just kind of stayed around the 180 range. And then I decided I was going to go to school for medical assisting or something. So I had to take a nurse aid class, and we were doing vital signs, and I had to step on that scale, honey. And when I stepped on that scale and it hit 210 pounds, I lost it, because that was the weight that I was when I had my daughter, and I was no longer carrying a baby, if you understand what I'm saying. So I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous, this is out of hand, I need to do something. So within the first week, I didn't even start working out. I just changed my diet, and then boom, dropped some weight. So I was like, oh snap, I dropped like 7 pounds that first week just on the diet alone. So I was like, once I get into the gym, honey, what? So I got in the gym, I started working out. Within the first 2 months, I dropped 30 pounds. I got down to 180 pounds. My goal weight was like 175, because understand, when I was 150, I was 20 years old, right? But by this time I was working on the journey, I was about 25, and I was trying to keep my grown woman body. You know what I'm saying? So I got down to 180, and I got pregnant. Not mad at it, because, you know, that's what I wanted. But I was 180, got pregnant, and when I had my son, I was 240 pounds. Another 60 pounds. When I tell you, my heart sank. I was like, all of that work, all of that effort, but you know, I was on mommy duty. I was loving every minute of it. After I had the baby, you know, you drop that little bit of weight. I got down to about 220, 225, and I kind of stayed right there for a little bit. And then I stepped on the scale maybe 2 years after, right? 232 pounds. 232. No more baby. It's been a couple of years. I'm just walking around with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just solid, just weight. So this is where we're at. I'm not 230 now. I kind of been working out, you know, before quarantine. I got down from 232 to 200 pounds. My goal was 175 yet again. I was so close, guys. I was just putting in the work. But here we are now. Quarantine 15 came, slapped your girl, hit me in my face, and when I stepped on the scale before quarantine, I was 207, right? After quarantine, 220. 220 as of maybe like 2 weeks ago. 220. Now, I know it just does not seem like I'm carrying all of that, honey, but I am. And this is what I want to talk about, because this is actually why I'm making this channel, making Qween Moves and manifesting and bringing about change. I feel as if I need to lose this weight, not just for aesthetic purposes, but for a change. Like, I need to put in some work, get some dedication, some self-discipline, make some changes, get it out the mud. I need to actually motivate myself, because what I feel is very difficult for me at this point in my life. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I work full-time, I'm a full-time nursing student. We'll talk about that later, because I cried my way through my first semester, but I digress. I just feel sometimes very overwhelmed, very discouraged. I'll get a little momentum going and then I just feel so depleted. But what I want to do is motivate myself to change my mindset, to change my life. Like, I don't want this to be an up and down yo-yo thing. I want to make this change. And essentially, I want you guys to just follow me along. Like, I want you to join me. If you're feeling like the same way, if you feel like, look, sis, I got a lot going on too, and I need to lose it, and it's just so hard. Like, hopefully my channel can bring a little bit of motivation. My videos can bring a little bit of inspiration, and we can do this together. Cause sis, like, I got you. We gonna fix this crown. We gonna lose this weight. Our hair and our curls are gonna be popping. And we're gonna get through school. We're gonna make this money. We're gonna get this bag. We're gonna do everything that we set out to do, and I believe we can do it. So what I want to do is actually I read somewhere that it takes 21 days to form a habit. 21 days. So my first goal, right, is 21 days of consistency. I'm talking about, I am not a morning person. I'm talking about waking up in this morning, right? I'm talking about making sure I have my breakfast, making sure I get my meals right, having the discipline to get up, and I'm going to take you with me. So on this next 21-day journey, I am going to record a workout regimen. I'm going to, what I'm eating, I'm going to show me prepping. Like, I love to cook, so I'm going to do some recipes on this channel as well. I cook a lot of Cajun style Creole food. So I'm talking gumbo recipes, jambalaya, etouffee, smothered chicken. I also bake pies. Guys, look, Queen, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you some recipes that I will cook for my family, because my husband's on the opposite journey of me. My husband is on a mass, he's gaining. But he has literally zero body fat. Like, can we talk about how I'm not blessed like him? Like, you know what? Some men, I don't know how y'all just drop that stuff. But he's never really had a lot of body fat, but he's gaining muscle mass. I want to say my husband's probably gained about 40 pounds in muscle. It's ridiculous, and he still thinks he's not big enough. All right, queens, so 21 days of consistency, 21 days of waking up in the morning, 21 days of affirmations, 21 days of working out, 21 days of eating correctly, 21 days of pushing ourselves when we don't want to do it or feel like we can't do it, 21 days to jumpstart this lifestyle change. I will be also coming here to show you what my natural hair looks like. I'm actually going to take out my Senegalese twist tonight and show you how damaged my hair is. Like, I've been growing my hair out for a good little bit, but I think it needs a trim. I need to deep condition it. I need to actually really take better care of myself. So come on that journey with me as well. It's from damaged natural hair to curls popping, okay? Like, I'm telling you, I want to transform all of this, you know. I'm trying to be fit, thick, hair popping, A's in school, and the bag to grow, you know, all things queen. Okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, if you feel the vibe, if it's a whole move for you, if you want to do this with me, if you're going to check me out later, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit the bell because, like I mentioned, content will be coming. Bye, Queens.